how many times have you said, this year, finally, I'm going back to the gym. But on the 1st of March, randomly, you fall off track miserably to never come back? Have you taken the resolution to eat healthy, improve your mental health, quit your job, or date someone, finally? It is clear that New Year resolutions fail, or the way you set your goals or your habits fail. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what you should do instead to finish your 2024 strong. First, have a strong why. When I was burnt out from overwork, because I was a CEO by night while having a 9-to-5, I felt in a really bad shape. I felt so tense, constantly under pressure, and I was literally like a time bomb ready to explode. And so overnight, I went from 0 to 100, from not working out for 7 years after college to being a workout freak where I went to the swimming pool 4 times a week. Which, disclaimer, don't do it like me because I injured my shoulders as a consequence, and any fitness coach will tell you that you need to take it slowly because your body needs to adjust. So don't do it like me. So you can see the power of imagining, the power of either positive or negative visualization. Because I thought, if I continue like that, which means if I continue to be passive about my situation, I'm going to end up in the hospital. Also, when I was fed up with my job because I was mistreating, not just once, but twice within 4 years of my career, I saw a pattern here. And I thought, like, if I ever quit that job to go in another company, there is a risk that it will happen again. And so I gave it no other chance. I quit to be my own boss. So you can see the power of negative visualization. Tap into those deepest, strongest, even most shocking emotions that could be fear, disgust, maybe self-love. That will impulse the biggest change and propel you to take massive action. And that will even help you get back on track when you fall off because you refuse to get back to where you used to be. Find a reason, find a why that makes it unacceptable to stay where you are today. My second tip that will help you start and stick to your goals and habits in 2024 is set SMART goals. The problem that I see with New Year resolutions is that in general, they are unrealistic and vague. And as the saying, vague goals produce vague results. For example, you're gonna say, from this year on, I'm going to stop smoking, read 5 minutes a day, meditate 1 hour a day, I'm going to see family more and read more. Of course you don't live up to your resolutions because this is too much in your plate. And even if you took just one resolution, let's say you stop smoking, do you really expect to quit smoking entirely when you have smoked your whole life from day one? It's tough mentally. And so my first best advice here is, could you space out your goals? Could you plan them? Because this is the power of a plan, is that it tailors your goal to what is feasible to you, to your schedule, your mental and physical capacity. So instead of wanting to do it all at once, can you chunk your goals so you include them progressively in your day-to-day life, 1 to 3 at a time? And I saw personally that 2 habits a month is the max. It is what works best for me. My second best advice is set SMART goals. Without diving into the details, can you make your goals as specific as possible and realistic? For example, instead of saying, I'm going to exercise more, could you say, I'm going to exercise once a week? Maybe even once every 2 weeks, if this is what works best for you. On Friday at 7 a.m. before going to work. Because the more specific you are, the more you unfold, you precise your thought, you finish it through a detailed plan where you answer the 3 W's, like what do you do, where, and when, the most likely you will act. As the saying, vague goals produce vague results. And my third and last tip that will help you stay on track with your goals and habits in 2024 is mindset-wise. Can you consider that change is all year long? Like, change doesn't happen on one day, on the 1st of January, but really every single month, week, day, hour, minute, and second is suitable for change. So when you fall off track, and you will, if you ever miss your Tuesday gym, you decide that tomorrow, Wednesday, is the best next day to go. And the second mindset is self-compassion and self-acceptance. This is where I will hear people tell me, like, be kind to yourself whenever you fall off track. Treat yourself like you would treat a friend. This has not worked for me personally, okay? Because I see a risk of wallowing so much in self-compassion, like it feels so comfortable, like a duvet, that you end up quitting. And so I like to think instead in terms of focus, in terms of what is my primary goal, my primary vision. I keep sight of the vision. So I practice self-compassion and self-acceptance as tools that will help me get back on track as quick as possible. So I keep sight of the vision. Because what happens when you fail is that it becomes your new vision. Your failure, your mistake steals the vision where you think, oh, I suck. And it becomes, I am a failure. And then you end up quitting completely and you wait until the new year to start all over again. That is the power of a vision and of focus. So keep sight of your primary goal, which is to be healthy, which is to improve your finances, which is to build healthier relationships, whatever. And yes, I believe that self-compassion and self-acceptance is also a skill to develop, and it's important to practice for people who are used to be harsh on themselves, who beat themselves up easily. So I think that really, like, by finding valid reasons of why you sucked at that habit, like for example, maybe you are genuinely tired, maybe you are sick, so of course you don't go to the gym. Yes, find reasons to justify your behavior to help you cultivate self-compassion. I hope that this mindset and practical tips will help you keep sight of your objectives so that you can finish your 2024 as the best version of yourself. That's my best wish for you. If you want to know why I don't do New Year resolutions, go watch this video next.